Monitoring Avian Productivity and Survivorship at the Fort River Division of the Silvio Conte National Fish and Wildlife Refuge.
So the MAPS program has been going on since probably the late 1970s, early 1980s. And the idea is for stations that are all using the same protocol around the country to capture birds, passively capture them in nets, and then take them out, band them, and then through that you can, each unique band, you can tell a whole lot of different things about how long the bird lives, how it's moving. And then we also take a bunch of different kinds of measurements that you can really understand different species better, their physiology and their how they look, how their feathers are growing in, and that's really helps scientists better understand species. So it's a really cool program. I think there's definitely several hundred MAP stations in North America.
Hi, I'm Randy Detmers. I work for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in our migratory bird program, and I'm a regional land bird biologist. And I'm here today at the Fort River Division of the Conte Refuge. So we've been learning a lot about the habitat here at the Fort River Division through the bird banding project. We can tell that the diversity of habitat here supports a wonderful diversity of birds. We've already banded almost 40 different species, and we know that's just a selection of the birds that are actually here, because we see and hear more. But it's a really good sign. The combination of different habitat types, from the more open, grassy, herbaceous patches to the shrubs to the mature forest along the river, really provide a wonderful selection of habitat for different types of birds. And we can also tell that it's a good place for birds to breed, because we catch a lot of juvenile birds, particularly towards the latter part of the summer when birds start fledging. In those last couple of bird banding sessions that we do, we're typically catching about half of the birds are juveniles. So it's a really good indication that birds are very productive here in terms of breeding. One of the things I really love about the bird banding project is that it's a great partnership with UMass. We've been working with folks from a couple different departments there to have their students come and help us with the bird banding project. Some of the advanced graduate students already are very familiar with bird banding and bird identification, and really help us to complete the bird banding. And then it's also a great educational opportunity. So undergraduates and younger graduate students can come here and learn more about bird biology and banding and how to age birds. And then we also welcome the public here. We've done some programs with schools and with Audubon to bring students here, to give them an opportunity to see birds up close and learn more about bird biology.
Filmed at the Silvio Conte National Fish and Wildlife Refuge, Fort River Division, July 2020. Photos and video courtesy of Randy Detmers, Caleb Spiegel, and Jennifer Lapis, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.